What's up, YouTube family? And this is Ty, bruh. T Smooth at that. And I want to say hey to all the smooths out there. I hope y'all doing wonderful on this beautiful sunny day. I'm not sure if it's cold where you at yet or whatever, but like I said, on this wonderful sunny day. But yeah, I hope y'all been good, changing, doing what you need to been doing so far to get yourself where you need to get in life, basically. So yeah, I just today's video will be about change. And the reason why I want to talk about change is because I'm at this point, I'm in a point time period in my life where I have to change myself change myself as a person, change my surroundings, change my career path, and also I would say change my energy, but they're just dealing with changing my surroundings and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm going through that time period right now, and like I'm not gonna lie to you, it's tough. It's really tough changing as a person and changing in all because us as humans or just people in general, we so stuck to being just we so stuck to a repetitive schedule or just the same thing over and over again. But don't y'all get bored with that? Don't y'all get bored of doing the same thing over again? Especially if it's a bad habit at that. Like for me, I know I get bored with doing the same shit over again. I know I get tired of my own bullshit. So ask yourself, are you tired of your own bullshit? Are you tired of dealing with the same shit you've been dealing with? Are you tired of just living the reality you've been living so far? I'm sorry if I'm looking kind of dark, but yeah. Are you tired of dealing with the stuff you're dealing with, or just living in the reality that you live in? And if you are, then you reach that point where it's time for you to make change for yourself. That's the thing. And one thing for sure, nobody cannot change nothing for you. You have to change everything yourself. You have to put work behind it yourself. And that's just manifesting. That's what really manifesting is for the people who really want to know what it is out there. Manifesting is putting work behind and what you want in life, behind your desires. That's a better thing. That's a better way to say it. Manifesting is putting work behind your desires. So what you want in life, put work behind it to go. Like, say for this is an example. You want to get this new car, and it's probably I'm gonna put it in kitty form because y'all might understand it that way. Some people may understand it that way. So for instance, you was a little kid or whatever, or no, I know what's gonna be. So I know most of us grew up doing chores in life, all that stuff, and we always wanted to go out and party or something like that, have fun. So did we not, when we asked our parents, oh, can we go to this? Can we go to that? And they'd be like, until you get done doing this and doing that. You not noticing that you doing what you have to do in order to get where you want to, in order for you to get to that party or wherever you want to go, is manifesting. That's all you was doing. You were manifesting your future. You was manifesting your future. That's all you was doing. So for the people out there that didn't get it, there was an example. If you don't understand it, I will give you a better example. Say for instance, you want to save up for a game, $60. You know that you gotta save probably. It depends on how fast you want to manifest it. If you want to get the game in a week, you have to save $60. You have to save this shit quick. Do your allowance probably. If you get allowance probably $10 a week. You got to save up for 6 weeks in order for you to get that game, and they're just simply manifesting getting it. Like manifesting, it's common sense. It's just people put it in a way for it not to sound like for it not to sound like it's common sense. But yeah, back to what I was really talking about. Change. Change is needed. As we are growing as human beings and a person as a spirit in general, change is very needed. And due to the fact that some people don't like changing, you see some people still living still the same way they was 10 years later. they still dealing with the same bullshit from when they was dealing with in high school. Basically, you just still see people in the same position they was in years ago. Me, I like, I don't like seeing, I don't like being in the same position I was a year ago, 2 weeks ago, a month or whatever. I don't like being in the same position for the fact every time I look back and see that I'm in a different position that I was last year or the year before that or a month ago or something like that, I give myself a pound on the back because like there's just it's a little changes. And one thing about changing, you have to change big. You don't have to change over. You don't have to change all in one day. Changing takes time. Growing as a person takes time. So please take that time out for yourself and just to reward yourself when you do notice your changes, notice what you used to doing, don't do, and all this shit. And like about changing your surrounding, that deals with changing just the energy you be around 24/7. It's like your friend group, family, your job, a lot. It change your surroundings there with a lot. And shit, maybe some of y'all might have to isolate yourself. And I'm gonna tell you that's 100% understandable. And that's just simply saying boundaries right there. And one thing for sure, people don't respect your boundaries, they was never meant to be in your life. Know that. People don't respect your boundaries, they were never meant to be in your life because if they really respect your boundaries, if they really loved you and really care for you, they would be okay with your boundaries. It would be very understandable. I know I have times where I set boundaries and people may not like this shit. Like I had people dead ass get mad at me because I didn't want to hang with them no more, or I dead ass just saw something in them that made me not want to be around their energy no more. And that's just saying. And when I did that, they got mad. I was like, oh, you gotta go, honey. You gotta go. Toodles. But for real, back to y'all, my smooths. You gotta change your environment, change your surroundings. Move into a new house. Move with somebody you know who got positive energy. Be around people who. One thing for sure, I get to that about changing your career and shit. Well, shit is in the same thing. One thing for sure, changing your surroundings, like changing your career, deals with being around people who wants the same thing as you. That's one thing for sure. You gotta be around people who want the same thing as you. You can't be around people who want the complete opposite. You can't be around somebody they don't look into the future and say, oh, I want to be like that in the future. I want to be like that in the future. I want to be like that. You gotta be. If you're not around people like that, then you gotta get away from the type of people, bro. And I'm talking to myself when I say that. You gotta get away from the type of people who don't got shit going for themselves, bro. You gotta get away from the type of people who don't want shit going for themselves, who don't even care to have shit going. All they think about is the now. And it's not. And I'm gonna be one with you. It's not a problem thinking about the now, bro. But you gotta think. If you wanna live years on, if you plan on living a long life, even though this is a short life, bro, you gotta think about the future sometimes. So I know there's plenty of us out there probably like, damn, I gotta future on now. I gotta focus on now. I gotta focus on there. I gotta focus on just overall, just stay focused. That's the best thing you can do. Just stay focused. Don't worry about. Sometimes you gotta not worry about the future due to right now circumstances. Sometimes you gotta worry about the. Yeah, sometimes you gotta worry about the future due to the future circumstances. It's just certain stuff you gotta do, bro. It's just basically moving how you need to move, or just adapting. That's all I meant to say. Adapting. But yeah, change is very needed. Growing as a human and growing as a person, bro. Spirit, all the divine, as all of that, bro. Yeah, I'm kind of good today. I don't really be like this, but yeah, that's the thing about me. I'm putting myself more into atmospheres where it's more dressy and stuff like that. Cause honestly, I don't like dressing like in jogging pants, all that shit 24/7. Even though it's comfortable, but maybe I want a different type of comfortable. See there? My different type of comfortable is me dressing up in suits and shit like that. I can be comfortable in that just like I be comfortable in jogging pants and shit like that. All it is with, okay, think about this. You're not being comfortable and shit like that when you having to change. But just think about it. Once you get into that repetitive state of making that change and shit like that, just think you're gonna be comfortable with that position sometime soon. So it's all about, we always change But we can either change consciously or unconsciously. It's all up to you. And changing consciously is actually putting your mind into what you want to change and actually noticing what you want to change. Unconsciously is dead ass. Unconscious is basically just doing some. Oh, Unconsciously is basically like just. Oh, what example can I say for unconsciously? Well, I ain't gonna say unconsciously. I'm gonna say subconsciously. Just basically doing something different off the muscle, not thinking about what you're doing. That's the best example I can see right now. But if I come up with a different example, you gonna see it in the bio and stuff like that. But yeah, change is really needed, y'all. And like I really wanted to say, this really was on my heart today, cause on my heart today, cause like I said, I'm dealing with change currently. I'm getting into this new atmosphere and stuff like that. I'm having I ain't gonna cap, I'm having doubts about myself and stuff like that. But who not gonna have doubts about themselves? But it's always, I gotta pick myself back up. And that's why I hope that y'all do out there as well. When you're going through tough times, pick yourself up. Like, it's simple. Pick yourself up. Simple. Like, it's okay, bro. Because at the end of the day, you gotta be like, shit, I'm living. I should be happy. If you living, you should be happy, honestly. Because my thing is, I know I'm getting off topic, but my thing is, why not be happy when you living, bro? There's too much stuff to be happy about. You happen that you got 2 feet, 2 legs, all that, bro. You gotta be happy about shit like that, because there's dead ass people out here that don't got that shit. And due to the fact I just lost my grandfather, I'm happy that he moved on, that he not living in suffering and none of that no more. Like I'm overall happy about that. I'm sad at the fact that he's physically gone, but spiritually I'm happy that he's not dealing with none of that no more. He went on to the next level of life. That's why I see death as next level. So yeah. Oh, it kind of threw me out talking about him, but yeah, change is very needed, y'all. And sometimes want it. It's all about if you really want to change or if you really want to do that change, bro. And also, sometimes change don't come around until the person that we really care about makes us want to change. That's us as a human. I noticed that yesterday. We don't really naturally want to change unless somebody in our life comes and makes us want to change, or we notice something that we don't like about ourselves that we want to change. That's the only 2 times that we really want to change. Any other time, we don't give a fuck about change because we honestly feel like that we don't have to change for shit. We don't have to change for nobody. We're gonna tell you what that is. 2 words: stubborn, ignorance. Simple. That's how I'm gonna tell you. That's just being stubborn and ignorant. Cause like, why not change, bro? Why do you want to be this? Why you want to fit it? Why you want to be this type of person for the rest of your life? Why you want to respond to that? To this? Why you want to respond to that action that somebody gave you like that for the rest of your life? You don't want to respond a different way sometimes or some shit like that. I'm just wondering. But yeah, change is needed, y'all, and I hope y'all really learned something from this video, cause yeah, I really was learning stuff while I was talking to y'all, honestly. But yeah, I hope that all my smooth people, all the smooths out there, having a blessed, wonderful day, and keep all your chakras clean, keep your energy positive. Yeah, you may feel some negative energy here and now, but hey, feel that shit in. Keep that bitch. I don't know if y'all seen it, but keep that bitch on God. But yeah, like yes, I feel you, like, cheerio. Like, go ahead. But yeah, I hope that y'all really got something from this video, and I keep all my, even though I don't know who all y'all is, I just keep whoever seen the video in my meditation / prayers, and yeah, I just more so just, I really appreciate y'all overall. Whoever watched my video and shit like that, I appreciate y'all. But yeah, have a good day. Au revoir.